about 5 or 6 years ago, and I stayed home. I had a nurse in the daytime, and I stayed with her at night. But in the daytime, this is what I did. All these engines were in my Quonset hut over there, just stacked up in there. 40-year collection. And I used to clean the garages out of these things when people didn't want them anymore. They were going to take them to the iron yard, and they'd call me, and I'd come get them. But anyway, this stayed back there, and so I built these run stands, and I get a kick out of it. It's actually better than being in a car because you can only drive so many cars, and of course with the laws like they are and the insurance and tags and all this stuff, you know, you really can't enjoy them like we used to. I was tickled when the congressman or whatever it is, Dennis, a nice guy, was talking about America and what has happened. I can tell you about freedom. When I bought my first car, now listen up all you youngsters, it was $345 and I had cash. My stepfather drove me to the car lot and I picked the car out, I got in it, I drove it around the block. It was a 44 two-door sedan. I told the man I liked it. He said it's $345, and that's what it was. There wasn't a cleanup, environmental, a tag and title, a cost of the plate, liability insurance, none of that. It was $345 out the door. And on top of that, the tag in Florida stayed with the car then, and this car had about 9 more months of tag on it. And he hands me the signed title, which is against the law now. It's got to have all the names filled in and everything. And he said, when you get a chance, drop by the registration office and give them $1.25, and they'll change the title to your name, and then you'll get a fresh registration for the tag. If you'll be able to tell the difference, these are 6 volts, so I haven't started them all, so cross your fingers. And notice that you pay a price for the power when you're doing the same configuration. You notice it's a little more temperamental than the other one. You didn't just start by it, so I'm going to have to mess with it. But you can tell the difference. So now we move to the Arden. And again, we'll hope it will start. Good job. Is there any doubt in anybody's mind that that's at least 75 more horse than the other one? And that's just his, and that always impressed me. And there's one more little story that we'll tell about this. We suspect that the Chrysler engineers had one of these, or maybe a couple of these engines, before the introduction of the 1951 Hemi 331. And the reason we suspect that is the intake manifold bolt pattern on this Arden is exactly the same as the 51 Chrysler. It's very unlikely that that occurred unless somebody had some of these parts. And where none of this stuff was ever, you know, patented or anything like that, it was just, the boys just made them, they were on the open market, and just like today, you know, they copy them and everything.